mango. Sweet, delicious, and healthy. But have you ever thought about the trees that they grow on? Monarch Furnishings has, because they're thinking sustainability.
Most hardwoods take a long time to grow. For example, North American hardwoods 50 to 100 years, mango trees full size in 15 to 20 years, 100 feet tall. After the fruit stops growing, it's a kind of a byproduct of fruit plantations in effect. So, you know, it's very sustainable in that regard.
When we're working with clients, we always want to make sure that we're giving someone something new, but also something that will last. That's part of sustainability as well, and that's part of why hardwoods are so great, because they're not going to fall apart in 10 years, it's not going to break, and even if it does break, if something happens, you can actually fix it. You can bring it to someone and have it repaired. So that's what's nice about solid woods. And in terms of finishes, if we can refinish a material like wood to be a different color, be a different stain, have a different feel to it in a few years, that also gives longevity, and that also just completely adds to the sustainability of it.
It is a very dense hardwood. It's very versatile. As you know, they've been using it on furniture and building homes for hundreds, if not thousands of years. It can be stained in a variety of different colours, and it's very millable and very, very easy to work with. So yeah, it's a great timber. It's quite an eclectic looking piece, but it's become quite popular. You know, different hardware. We do a number of pieces like this.
Wow. The trend is more towards mix and match. So if you've got a few darker wood pieces from a few years ago, or if you have some antiques, that, things that you've inherited, it is more sustainable to keep those antiques and then add new pieces along with them rather than throwing everything out and getting something new. So that's what's great about Monarch Furniture. You get these sleek contemporary lines that kind of fit into any color scheme, and you can put a brand new black piece or a brand new wire brush white piece next to something that's more antique or a brown or a gold. I would say, as an interior designer, just for a rule of thumb, is make sure that there's quite a bit of a difference between them. So do a natural mango wood with a black. Do the wire brush mango wood with a brown. Don't do colors that are too close together, because that makes it muddy, and that's where it gets hard to work with.
A percentage of all our invoices goes to the Trees for Trees program. What that is, it's a program which focuses on education and reforestation. I think to date there's been around 1.4 million trees replanted. Plus I think it's saved nearly 500,000 tonnes of CO2 from the tree planting initiative, so that's great. This one's called a tiger stripe. Comes up with some beautiful, beautiful grain.
I think all of the designers, especially in Victoria and Vancouver on the West Coast, are very interested in sustainable practice and are doing continuing education on it, and everything from lighting, that's been a really big industry push, to obviously the materials and furniture that we're putting in our homes.
Keep a little bit of orange oil on it, a little bit of moisture in it, but other than that, just wipe it with a damp cloth every now and again, and yeah, the colour comes up real nice.
What's nice about this piece, and which adds to the sustainability of it, is that it can transfer to be a hall table or a side table, or something in the entrance in a larger home. So you can keep it as a desk in a small condo, but then use it again in a larger house. If you use an interior designer, that's a very sustainable thing too, because they're going to help you pick pieces, like from Monarch, that fit into that home. Doesn't matter if it's a weird space or a small space or something hard to work with. If you work with someone that can see an overall vision, it can help you pick those pieces. You're not throwing things away, you're not unhappy at the end of the day, and that creates sustainability.
We've got a kind of a complete package of beautiful furniture, and people are excited by buying something that could have harvested fruit from.
Whether you're thinking furniture for a large space or maybe for a smaller space, you can think sustainability thanks to our friend, the mango. For Community Producers, I'm Heather Leary.